everyone, it's Michelle. I have a special helper over here today.
Hi, my name is Mason if you don't know me.
So I received my FabFit Fun summer box 2 weeks ago, and I'm barely opening it right now. So, excuse me for being way late to the game to unbox this. I'm unboxing it by myself at the pool. Usually I have a friend with me. One of the other things I wanted to talk about is living authentically and what that means and why it's important. So I found us like a really, really good quote for that. I think the sun is going down. Okay, so I got add-ons again, of course. And I'm seeing the add-ons and I'm already loving it. I'm gonna put it to the side. Whoa, that was cute. Oh, that's cute too. All right, so here we go. Hey Shelly, FabFit Fun summer box is here, or 2 weeks ago, but I'm barely getting around to opening it here. Need my scissors still. I hope everyone's summer is off to a good start. Yeah, I need some help. All right. Oh gosh. Am I doing it wrong? Oh, there we go. Sorry. All right. So this is what it looks like. We always get a magazine to let us know how to use our products and talk about the products. Okay. So this looks like we got some jewelry. Okay, it's cute. It has little stars. We have to go faster, Mace. All right, these are rose gold brightening masks and a foot exfoliant. And this looks like it is another towel. That's a cool print. What is it? Oh, it's a lotus flower. Which, go figure, I just started carrying this in the Soul Esteem shop in here again, a FabFit Fun box. We also have a clay mask. No, it's okay. Styling cream. What else is in there, Mason?
Let's see.
Rose spray. Oh, hydrating face spray. And the last thing, Mason?
I don't know. Let me just double check.
The last thing is a healing balm.
Oh, no, there's another thing.
Oh, there's another thing Mason says. Oh, hair ties.
There's another thing.
I'm assuming this, no, I already put that back. I'm assuming this is a hair tie. Mason, careful.
Sorry.
Yeah, these are hair ties. Isn't that weird?
What?
Okay, I'm going to show you my add-ons, and then we're going to talk about living an authentic summer. And it's kind of like the theme right now for the Soul Esteem page. So one of my add-ons was this mineral candle. I wonder what it looks like.
So do I.
So I guess, oh, it smells good.
Can I smell? It smells good.
Yeah, it smells really good. Anyhow, it's made of minerals, supposedly. I also got the hair tie. So it looks like a bracelet, but then you put your hair tie around it. So that's pretty cool. I also got a lipstick add-on. And then this. Mason, why don't you open this while I read my quote? So I'm going to read a quote for you guys. It is by a Greek philosopher. The Greeks, they're like ahead of the game a lot of time. But anyhow, his name is Marcus Tullius Tiro, and he says, "Stop at your own table, drink from your own wells, speak from your own heart, follow where your own path leads, for anyone who hopes to lead you cannot help but lead you astray." So I really love this quote. It really spoke to me. And the reason for it is living an authentic life and for your own self and for your own passions and interests is really important. For your wellness, your overall wellness, your mental, physical wellness. Everything is linked and intertwined. So sorry, the last add-on was this little kimono. Okay, so one of the reasons we want to live authentically, when we talk about living authentically, what we're trying to say is that you are accepting who you are and every part of who you are, and you're honoring those parts of you, because together hey Carissa, they make you whole, but they also make you a whole person, like a whole human, a whole soul, a whole spirit. And when we start tapping into our being authentic and listening to our intuition and knowing what's meant for us and what is not meant for us, that's when we start thriving. We start thriving in our career, in our relationships, and our health. We start being able to connect to our purpose, to our creativity, as well as we're able to face adversity in a stronger capacity. And also self-love really comes into play at this point, because again, you're accepting every component of who you are, every moving piece. You're recognizing that they all make you you, and there's only one you. We're all here for a purpose and a reason. And that's when you really tap into what that reason is. So when we talk about it's great for your wellness, it's good for your mental health, your physical health, your emotional health. You're gonna see yourself start sleeping better and eating better and having like your skin glowing, things of that nature, because you start becoming more patient with yourself and you start getting rid of the things in your life that don't bring you joy or peace or love or happiness. And so when you start listening to your intuition and what you want, that's when you can start being authentic and stepping into a power. It is a power, because like I said, that's where your purpose is. So it's a huge, powerful moment to start living for yourself and prioritizing yourself first. No other relationship can thrive and get to a point that we want our relationships to be at if you're not showing yourself that kind of care and consideration first. And so this is one of the ways, and I wanted to talk about a few other ways you can really hone this summer being rocking your authentic self. So I'm going to talk about this all the time, but meditating, I talk about it all the time because it is so important. Meditating is like super simple and basic. It's about finding a quiet space to quiet your mind. You just want to focus on your breathing. When you start focusing on your breathing and you're stopping your thoughts from forming and you're only focusing on one thing, that is training your mind on how to focus. So it's really important to start meditating, because you will start getting the things that don't belong in your head will start going out of your head, because you're basically training that muscle to never let it filter into your thoughts in your mind. So meditation is really key, as is journaling. Journaling, it's always good to think about prompts. Think about, and if you want good journal prompts, please join my Soul Esteem group. I really believe in journal prompting that I've done on one-on-one coaching with clients, that I'm going to start incorporating it weekly in Soul Esteem. So journal prompts are asking yourself really important questions that are like really big and deep thinking, and just let things come to you as they come to you. So whatever's coming into your head, you want to write that down in that moment. Don't filter yourself. Don't ever filter yourself, because that is so inauthentic. You have to love yourself so much that you never need to filter yourself. But that's what we do. But meditation and journaling will help you not filter your own self. And another thing is, yes, meditating does reset everything. It's just so important that it's a spiritual essential. It's something you need to do on a daily basis. Outside of journaling and meditating, we need to start thinking of things on a spiritual or emotional level and not a materialistic level. There are many things in your home right now, in your car right now, in your office right now that you do not need. You really don't need them. So I really encourage you this summer to start paring down on your material items in your home, your office, your car. Start with one spot. I always like to tell my clients, start in the spot you're in the most. Whatever place you're in like the most, start there. So you really want to look at material things in a different light because a lot of times it's so unnecessary, and it's actually clogging your space, which clogging your energy, which messes with your mind, which messes then with your body. So whatever's going on in your mind, your body follows. And having a lot of stuff around you literally clogs your mind. Your environment is a direct reflection of what's going on in your head. So if you have a messy environment or an environment that has too many things in it, everything's going to go out of whack. So you can go get a towel right over there, okay? You're shivering. Please go get a towel. So material things, we like to define our success that way. So I really like to define success about the obstacles you've overcome, the hurdles, the challenges you faced. Yes. I would like you to start thinking like that this summer. So it's always fun to treat yourself here and there with a material item, but just don't let it be the only way you treat yourself. And the only thing that makes you happy or makes you feel successful is a material thing and gaining material things, because that's a disconnect with your spirit and your physical self. So I encourage you this summer to start decluttering and organizing and limiting the things you buy this summer. I would challenge you to do that too. And then another thing, just going to reiterate out there, is to accept you for who you are and honor yourself. You have to give yourself grace. We're our own biggest critic, and we really need to stop that, because if you're criticizing yourself, you're putting that energy for other people to see you that way. And we want other people to value the way you should be valued. So you need to start showing yourself that same consideration that you show your best friend. And a part of doing this is accepting everything you've faced and endured from this point on, whether it's something you're proud of or not proud of. If it's something you're not proud of, you need to find the lesson in it, and you need to thank the universe or whoever you pray to for that lesson. When we start appreciating our lessons, that's how we start growing. And when you appreciate the lessons, it's actually when you start having less trouble. So get in the mindset of, Mason, please stop. Thank you. You're distracting me. I keep getting distracted because I have a child here who I don't even know what he's trying to do. I know, but what did mommy tell you? Sorry. Yeah, it's okay. Now you learned a lesson. Don't interrupt. Okay, so I don't even know where I was, you guys. So sorry about that. That's one of the things of trying to do lives with kids around. No one in this world has mastered the art of being perfect, so please stop holding yourself to some insane standard of perfectionism. As soon as you let go of the idea of being perfect and being all things to everyone else and not yourself, once you start releasing that, that's when everything is really going to line up for you. You're really going to feel that shift and have some momentum going your way. So please give yourself grace. Please, when things get really uncomfortable or you're struggling and there's a big challenge, please just realize that that's your path, that's your story. And 9 times out of 10, you're going through that because you're meant to inspire someone else with your own story. So you have to turn it around from, I'm so unlucky, bad things happen to me. Why does this always happen to me? Why do I keep having to go through this? Why aren't I learning my lesson? And really just start journaling it out, what's going on, and really start making amends with it for yourself. You have to forgive yourself a lot of the times too. So those are my tips for having an authentic summer, and I really hope you utilize them. And my lasting thing for you, I would say, is tomorrow during the day, how can you live 10% more authentically than you did today? So think about one thing, because I would say one thing's about 10%. What's one thing we can do tomorrow where you start living more authentically than you did today? The goal is not to be 100% authentic tomorrow. The goal is just to be better tomorrow than you were today. So what is one thing you can do to be that person? All right, I'm gonna let you go. Thank you for joining me this Monday evening. And Amelia is still in the pool.
She's right there.
How can I? All right, you guys.
Loves doing this.
Here's my little distraction.
Bye.
He's a handsome distraction, though.
Sorry for the distraction.
He just distracted me, but that's okay. I just was getting concerned.
It's hard to like pause the movie.
He's all smiles right now, but he was having some asthma issues this morning, so I see him breathing down on me, and I'm like, oh gosh, he's trying to tell me something. All right, Carissa says hi. All right, oh gosh, my FabFit Fun. Oh, it was a fun box. We got a kimono, we got face masks, we got a really cute star, the star jewelry, star necklace. Oh gosh, we got a lot of stuff. Just catch the replay if you wanted to see it all, okay? Have a good night, everyone.